Hello. This video is for the system owners, and shows how to access and change some of the basic settings. To have access to all functions and features, you need to upgrade the Firebox and the control station with the latest firmware. In the description under this video, you will find links for downloading the software and the official page of the developer. The first thing we should do is to connect the system to your laptop using the USB cable. The blue light shows that the system is connected. The next thing we should do is to press those two buttons in the same time. The blue light goes off, and after that, to release them one by one. After we start the software, we should choose to connect via USB from the drop menu. Then we press the refresh button, and make sure the system's serial number shows at the bottom. After that, we should click on Open File button, locate the installation file, select it, and press Open. The last thing we do is to click on the Download button. A pop-up window will let you know when the process is complete. The Firebox is upgraded, and we can disconnect. Now it's time to update the control station. We press and hold the button on the right, then we press the left one, and when the white screen shows, we release them and connect the control station to the laptop with the USB cable. After that, we repeat the same process of selecting, refreshing, making sure the serial number shows, then open File, locate it, select, Open, and download. When you switch it on, press and hold the Enter menu button. Make sure the serial number appears on the screen, and the first page of the sub-menu is loaded. The first setting allows us to change the pressure units, where 0 stands for bars, and 1 stands for PSI. Next two settings are for the battery, and it's better to leave them as they are. Number 4 is the channel for the wireless connection on the control station. It should match the channel on the power box. You have 128 channels to choose from. To save our new settings, we should click on Save, and if we don't, we click on Cancel, and the next time we use it, the system will restore the previous settings. Now we are on the second page of the sub-menu settings. The first few are settings of the regulator for the position, and we leave them as they are. These two are settings for the regulator at 0 and 100% opening of the valve, where 0 is fully closed, and 100 is fully open. We can manually test the opening of the valve with this setting. Then save or cancel, and we move to the next page. First few settings are for the pressure sensors and we leave them as they are. Number 6 is the channel for wireless connection on the Firebox, and it should match the channel on the control station. The network address is necessary only when we are using few systems together, and each one should have different address. The last setting is for the automatic opening or closing the valve, that some of the modes use. We set it at 10%. For example, in mode 20, if you dial 80% opening of the valve, when you fire it, the system will pull with 10% to the first sensor, and after that, will open to 80%. You can see the difference when you set this to 5%. If you want to keep the changes, press Save. The last page is where we can run diagnostics and test the buttons. From 1 to 6 are the valves. The rest of the keys only show that they have been pressed. Here we can again check if the setting matches the current level of opening of the valve. When we dial certain value, the current status should change accordingly. You can also check if all the buttons and sensors work properly. If everything is fine, you can start working on the current task.